My name is Rich Holly, and it's an absolute pleasure for me to serve at NC State as the Executive Director for the Arts. And I lovingly, and not so jokingly, will say that I get paid to look at artwork. So it's a wonderful thing. I'm going to say it was March or April, and my colleague Roger Manley approached me and said, "Do you know of any music that could accompany this exhibit that we're planning?" And I thought about it for just a few minutes, and I said, well, give me a little time and I could probably come up with some selections for you, but actually, I'd be interested in writing something. So I said, well, I have no idea, what that might sound like. So I recorded about a 3-minute sample of some of the ideas I had running around in my head, and I feel very lucky that Roger said, yes, let's do it. So you heard about John Adams' piece that's less than 5 minutes long. I can tell you that I took the opposite approach. So my piece is 110 minutes long. And so as I've said to many people, come back at some other time, bring a pillow and a cot, and hang out, hear the whole piece, look at all the panels. And I was thinking earlier, you know what, you probably need 110 minutes just to see everything that's in those panels anyway. So please do come back and spend more time in the gallery. Scott said a lot of really great things about the connection between music and of course, Vernon Pratt's work, and so I don't need to repeat a lot of that, but knowing Vernon's great love of jazz and his performance in jazz, his love of John Coltrane, and how many pieces he had painted, thinking mathematically, that's really where my brain went in terms of crafting the piece that I wrote. You'll hear there's several different segments to the piece. No two are identical in terms of instrumentation or style. And so some of them are very rhythmic, and for those of you that perform music, you know that rhythm is entirely mathematical. So those parts are really pretty easy to come up with in terms of, hey, this would fit exactly the theme of the painting. But then the jazz can take any number of directions. There's some jazz where everybody really knows, okay, we're really going to play these notes. And then there's other jazz, and Coltrane pretty much fits into this category where you don't really know what notes you're going to play until you actually do it. And so I created several of the sections of the piece in that manner. But really, I just feel like a kid at Christmas to have the opportunity to write a piece and perform a piece to go along with this utterly magnificent painting. So thank you all for being here tonight, and please come back and enjoy the painting many times. So I'm happy to turn this over to William Dodge. Where did he go?